Listen, I don't know what to do. My child keeps pretending that they are sick or pretending that they are asleep just so that they won't go to school. It's starting to get really frustrating and irritating. I might have to whip up some old school parenting because this is getting ridiculous. Hey man, I hear you and I feel you. There are a couple of reasons why a child might behave that way. Number one, they could be burnt out. They could be emotionally, physically, or mentally exhausted and just need the time to recuperate. The same way that we would take vacation days as adults because we are tired, exhausted, and we just need a break, children need that as well. The second thing could be that they're having unpleasant interactions in school. So that's causing them to have a lot of fear. So if they are being bullied or if they're having interactions that are unsafe for them, it would make sense that they would try to come up with reasons as to not be in that environment. So that's something you might, want to also pay attention to. The third thing could be they are anxious. Maybe they're anxious about a new subject, a new course, a new teacher, an assignment, whatever it is. Anxiety can definitely be a huge factor as to why a child would decide not to go to school or to create scenarios where they would not have to go to school. The next one is loneliness or in solidarity with a friend. And so they might decide not to go to school on the day that maybe their only friend or their good friend is also not going to school in solidarity with them because they don't want to end up being alone or being lonely for the entire day. Now, this may sound outrageous to you that a child would want to do that, but for us, some of us adults have left or seriously considered leaving organizations because the people we know and the people we're connected to were no longer there. So when we think about the fact that for adults, we've had to have those kinds of decisions and some of us have made those decisions, is it really far-fetched that a child will also have that same emotion? I don't think so. Finally, it could be that they want to spend quality time with you. So time away from school is not necessarily just time in the house. It could also mean time with you, their parent. Your job as a parent is to have conversations with them so that you can understand the need that is being communicated so that you can meet them at the point of that need. Instead of just jumping to the conclusion that your child wants to be defiant or wants to be stubborn, sometimes they're just trying to tell you that they're scared, that they're anxious, that they're exhausted, that they are lonely, or that they want to spend more time with you. And the only way you can know exactly what they're trying to communicate is if you are patient, is if you have that connection, and if you have that conversation with them. And that will help you meet them at the point of the need that they're communicating. I hope this helps, man.